Welcome back, focused learners, to this explainer. Today, we are exploring an absolutely monumental shift in digital media. We're talking about Google's Gemini Omni, and specifically, how this groundbreaking model is collapsing traditional media pipelines into a single, unified system. Listen, if you're a digital entrepreneur, marketer, or creator, this isn't just some minor software update. It is a fundamental rewiring of how we produce content. We're moving from a fragmented, week-long process to conversational video editing that literally allows you to build physics-accurate marketing campaigns in a matter of hours instead of weeks. It's wild, so let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to outline our journey today, moving from the underlying technical architecture all the way to the practical bottom-line impacts. We'll start with the old media pipeline, step into the cinema factory, check out conversational video editing, build some physics-accurate worlds, look at launching marketing campaigns in hours, and finally discuss watermarks and the future.
Section 1. The old media pipeline and the serious friction of fragmented production.
So take a look at the fragmented mess on the left. That's the before picture we're all too familiar with. Want video? You went to VO. Need an image? Jump over to Imagen. Audio? That's a completely separate tab. You essentially had to duct tape all these specialized AI models together, right? And you know the result. Tedious workflows, weird visual artifacts, warped text, and jarring transitions. Just a lot of friction. But now look at the unified architecture on the right. Gemini Omni collapses all of that. It is an all-in-one, unified model. You've got one single set of model weights handling text, image, audio, and video generation without constantly relaying between different systems.
Section 2. Enter the cinema factory. Let's look at the under-the-hood mechanics redefining this architecture.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how that cinema factory metaphor becomes a reality. Notice the input sequence here. Text, audio, image, and video are all feeding directly into a single transformer block simultaneously. This is absolutely crucial to understand. It's not a video generator just bolted onto a language model. The model naturally processes and reasons across multiple data types at the exact same time. Which brings us to a critical definition: native multimodality. Because Gemini Omni was built from the ground up to process text, images, audio, and video simultaneously, it completely transforms the output quality. Think about on-screen text as an example. With older models, if you asked for a video of a storefront sign or a chalkboard proof of a trig identity, the text would warp and blur because the video model literally couldn't reason about typography. But with native multimodality, Omni understands the text and the visuals together, keeping those in-frame elements perfectly legible and consistent. No more alien text.
Section 3. Conversational video editing. Shifting from theory to practice, how do you actually interact with this? The workflow is incredibly intuitive, especially the remix feature. Here's how it plays out. Step 1. You upload your existing footage, say a brand video from last year. Step 2. You write a plain English prompt. Something simple like, make it winter with falling snow, or replace the host's outfit with a navy suit. Step 3 is where it gets really fun. You iteratively chat edit. You don't have to scrap everything and start from scratch if something is slightly off, you just talk to it. Tell the model, make the sky stormier, or remove the cup on the left. And step 4, you generate your highly polished final video. It's a completely natural conversational editing process.
So the crucial point is this idea right here. Every edit you make builds on the one before, maintaining a consistent, coherent scene. Think about how huge that is. In the past, if you prompted an AI video generator twice, you got two entirely different videos. The lighting changed, the camera snapped, you completely lost your character. Not anymore. Omni preserves those seed values automatically. Your character's identity, their voice, the layout of the room, it all stays totally locked in, while you tweak just the specific details you want changed.
Section 4. Building physics-accurate worlds. We're moving beyond visual patterns into simulating reality.
You see, Omni is fundamentally a world model. It is designed to simulate physical environments and predict what happens next based on causality. It actually has an intuitive understanding of physical properties like gravity, kinetic energy, and fluid dynamics. For example, our sources highlighted an awesome demonstration where a user starts with a video of a man touching a mirror. Because Omni understands physics, you can prompt it to make the mirror ripple beautifully like liquid when touched. The AI accurately calculates exactly how those ripples should behave and reflect light. It creates stunningly realistic scenes because it literally understands the forces at play.
Section 5. Marketing campaigns in hours. Let's bring this abstract tech down to concrete business value.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the undeniable ROI that this $20 figure represents. Just imagine a local restaurant owner who wants a cool seasonal menu announcement video. The old way? They're hiring a local videographer for maybe $500 and waiting weeks for the final cut. The new way? They get a comparable, highly polished result rendered in about 20 minutes for the exact compute cost of a couple of lattes. This level of accessibility to high-end production is a massive disruption for small businesses and digital entrepreneurs.
And we are absolutely seeing this validated at the enterprise level too. Show me the receipts, right? Well, look at Advon Commerce. They use Gemini to process a massive catalog of over 93,000 products to generate engaging lifestyle videos. What previously took them up to a year was completed in under a month, and it delivered a $17 million revenue lift in just 60 days. Or take eToro, the global trading platform. They moved from extensive, drawn-out production timelines to rapidly generating professional, culturally specific campaigns across global markets. Weeks and months of work are literally collapsing into hours.
Section 6. Watermarks and the future. Let's move to and see how this builds the necessary safety mechanisms for such a powerful tool. Google has built in 2 critical layers of protection for every video generated by Omni. First up is Synth ID. This is an invisible watermark embedded directly into the pixels at the exact moment of generation. You can't see it with the human eye, but it's designed to survive cropping, filters, and re-encoding so systems like Google Search can easily verify its AI origins. The second layer is C2PA, which acts as a signed cryptographic manifest attached directly to the file's metadata. Together, these dual layers are absolute must-haves for protecting the digital ecosystem from deepfakes and ensuring brand safety.
Which leaves us with a genuinely fascinating reality to ponder. When the barrier to high-end, physics-accurate video production drops to 20 minutes and $20, what becomes the true currency of digital marketing? As the technical friction completely vanishes, the premium shifts away from raw production capability and squarely onto your human strategy, your original ideas, and genuine audience understanding. The tools are now accessible to everyone. The real differentiator is what you choose to build with them. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Keep experimenting, and I'll see you in the next one.